Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another installment of my Friday weekly series that I like to call News Flash Friday. This is a series where we take a look at some big news regarding everything Nintendo and other things on this channel for you all in a flash on a Friday. Let's see what we have going on today. We already have some breaking news regarding a golf Easter egg on the Switch, maybe being attributed to Satoru Iwata. It sounds like that hidden version of golf on the Nintendo Switch may actually attribute to the company's late president, Satoru Iwata. A group of enterprising hackers discovered that unlocking it is limited to 1 day per year, July 11th, the day that Iwata passed after battling cancer. You can't just go in and manually set your system clock, mimic Iwata's Nintendo Direct gesture, and start hitting the links now. If you've ever connected your Switch to the internet, that's going to negate your chance to play the other 364 days of the year, according to the Switch Brew Wiki. The loaded date originates from network time sync time, regardless of whether the user has enabled it or not. When the system was never connected to the internet, it comes from the user's specified date instead. This is loaded from the time service CMDs, with the actual time sync being handled by NIM. So if you want the chance to play the classic game on your Switch, it sounds like the only ways to do it are either buy a new console or not connect it to the internet, or wait around until next July. Next up tonight, Square Enix is trying to get Final Fantasy XV running on Nintendo Switch. Square Enix has revealed to Eurogamer that it's trying its hardest to get Final Fantasy XV running on the Nintendo Switch. The company says that they are doing very specific technical investigations to see if it is indeed possible. From the sounds of it, they are determined to get the game on the platform and are working closely with Nintendo. We're actually doing very specific technical investigations into what's possible at the moment. Where we are at the moment, we've completed those tests and have worked out where the ground lies. We're currently in the middle of the discussion and debate about what we should be doing and how to realize that on the Switch. The other thing, you see the mobile version, the PC version. One thing we value is to optimize the way the game plays and the experience for the individual hardware, or it's rather than a one-size-fits-all approach. We can't currently announce anything. We haven't come to a full decision on the best way to do it yet. We're having very open, frank discussions with Nintendo at the moment about what they think is the best thing to do. It's all under investigation. Honestly, when we did the technical test to see if we could use the same native engine we use on other console versions on the Switch, we tried to run it there. The results weren't satisfactory, said Tabata. It wasn't what you want from a final game. It doesn't mean that's the end of that. We're looking at the options like the customization of the engine. To give you an example how open those discussions are, we're talking to Epic at the moment about maybe what we could possibly do there, and if we did a Switch version, maybe we'd be able to partner and do something there. Their Unreal environment is just amazing and will be very useful. You have to have all those options on the table. Without that, it'll be impossible to make a decision about what we can do on that platform. What do you think about this article, and do you think Final Fantasy XV will come to the Switch? Let us know in the comments below. Also coming in tonight, the Nintendo Switch outsells the PS4 and Xbox One in the US once again in August. Nintendo's incredible rebound year got even better this week as the NPD Group last Thursday released its sales report for the month of August, revealing the Switch once again outsold the PS4 and Xbox One in the US to take the top spot in console sales. This marks the fourth time in the past 6 months that the Switch has earned the title, with the PS4 being on the Switch in May and June. While the Switch has become the console to beat ever since it launched in March, NPD says that the PS4 is still the best-selling console of 2017 so far. The group doesn't release specific numbers, so we don't know how close the two consoles are, but it appears Sony's 2-month head start has given it the cushion it needs to maintain its lead. It will be fascinating to see if Sony can stay on top throughout the holiday season, though if Nintendo can't produce enough Switch consoles to meet demand, it won't be much of a competition. While hardware spending year to year dropped 6% to $168 million in August, total hardware sales for 2017 are actually up 17% to $1.7 billion, due in large part to Nintendo's resurgence. In fact, with the holiday season and the launch of the SNES Classic Edition fast approaching, 2017 could end up being a massive year for hardware sales, despite the fact that Sony and Microsoft... If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
What's going on, all of my fellow Joy-Con boys and girls? This is your boy, Nintendo Logan. We're once again back again here. We're once again another stream for you guys here. And so, as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and are a big fan of Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2, then that would make you guys consider clicking that subscribe button and make sure you guys turn on that notification bell as well. So that way you never miss out on all the latest coverage here. And we're here every single Wednesday through Saturday live, mainly focusing on everything Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2. If that is something that piques your interest, then definitely this is the place for you all. And would seriously really help out the channel a ton, and especially to be a part of this amazing community that we have here on this YouTube channel. So thank you all so much once again for you guys' amazing support you guys show here for our content, and make sure you guys keep on doing so, especially going into the near future once again, because like I always say, your support very much is appreciated for this channel as well. So, but yeah, I want to start everybody tuning in right now. No matter if you're just joining us right now in the chat, if you guys are watching this live right now, or if you guys missed out on the stream when it was live, if you guys are watching this later on the replay as well, regardless of how you guys are watching the stream, happy Friday to everybody watching the stream right now, and hopefully, as always, you guys are having a great start to your weekend once again on this nice lovely Friday. And as you guys all know, we are here to once again back to do another episode of Nintendo News Roundup once again. Which, if you guys are brand new to this is pretty much our Friday weekly series that we do every single Friday, where we pretty much recap all the latest Nintendo news from the past week. Well, pretty much the big Nintendo news items that came up in the the past weeks and all that. And we do got a lot of amazing news topics we're going to be discussing in this show. And essentially some breaking news that has just happened, and I can see right now, and then there's Super Shadow, aka Andrew, is pretty much super hyped in the chat right now about what are the specific things we're going to be talking about and discussing alongside with you all during the show here. So I hope you guys are excited about it once again. And of course, if you guys are, make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys are looking forward to the next episode of Nintendo News Roundup. Well, it's kind of crazy how we're already on our 90th episode of Nintendo News Roundup. I never thought we were going to keep the show going, but thanks to you guys' amazing support you guys show here for Nintendo News Roundup. This is the reason why we're going to keep it going right here for you guys and all that. And we'll be doing this for like 90 episodes, and it's all thanks to you guys, definitely. But also, if you guys also want to know how to join our amazing Discord community as well, of course, all the info will be down below for you guys in the description below this video. If you guys want to know how to join our Discord server, if you guys have not yet joined it and still want to become an official member in there, to of course not only be a part of our streams, but to also try to interact with us. We're not really streaming either behind the scenes. So, I recommend you guys if you do join our Discord server, if you guys have not yet joined it, and there's a lot of amazing people that you guys are going to definitely want to meet in there in our Discord server once again. But also, if you have not yet subscribed to the Nintendo Logan Clips channel, Logan's Pokemon TV series review, the main Ultra Joy-Con game channel, and also Ultra Joy-Con game live, some of those channel links will be in the description down below, as well as on the main page of our YouTube channel as well. And also, to let you guys know also, this of course isn't the only stream we're going to be doing today. Right after Nintendo News Roundup, we are of course going to be doing another episode on Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate on the Switch 2, so yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Hope we do make some good progress during the next episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. And you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for it to see what kind of other progress you can make, and especially what happens next in the game once again. But of course, as I always say, if you guys do not do any of that stuff and do not hit that like button either, once again, Rage of Izme will, of course, come out here and say, what's wrong with you? It's if you guys do not do any following stuff that I mentioned to you guys here just now. And so, yeah, without any further ado, I don't think we're going to waste any more time right now, and we're just going to go ahead and get straight into all of our news topics that we have for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup. And we're going to start off with our first news item on the stream, and as I did pretty much mention, I was not even talk right there, but as I did pretty much mention at the beginning of the stream, this is one of the breaking news items that we have that I was pretty much teasing you guys, actually. It is pretty much now been officially confirmed that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are officially making their way to the Nintendo Switch and also being backwards compatible on the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. So, pretty cool stuff once again. Just in time for Pokemon Day coming up next week and all that. And, of course, I already kind of mentioned this, and I already talked about it during last week's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, where I was very much on the leaked listing about these two games coming to the Switch platform and, being separate releases away from the NSO and all of that. One of it is now, once again, and it's now been officially confirmed once again, and I just seriously can't believe it actually is happening now. I thought originally this wasn't going to be a thing, but, oh my gosh, like, Pokemon Company and Nintendo, they had to prove this tomorrow once again, and, I was like, man, I was like so excited when I woke up this morning and saw the news that, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green were going to be, making their way to the Switch platform, because, honestly, I have never played any of the older gen Pokemon games before, so I really can't wait to try out these two games right here, and see what they're all about right here. So, because for the longest time, honestly, I've always wanted to play the older gen Pokemon games, because I'm only playing like the more newer ones, like from Pokemon Let's Go all the way up until the more recent one with Pokemon Legends CA. Well, even though Pokemon Legends CA is obviously a spin-off game and all that, but besides that, ever since like Pokemon Let's Go, it's been like. That's like the only time I've been playing these Pokemon games, like the newer ones and whatnot. Well, we're going to get into all the details about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green making their way to the Switch 1 and also on the Switch 2. And this article is coming from IGN.com, and they have all the details about these two games coming over to the Switch and the Switch 2 as well. And this is what the article says here with all the details. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, which originally launched for the GBA back in 2004, will arrive on Nintendo Switch next week to celebrate the Pokemon series' 30th anniversary. The games will become available on Switch shortly after this year's Pokemon Presents broadcast, which we'll be getting into that in a second. The Pokemon Company's annual announcement showcase, held on February 27th each year, that is expected to be a very important one indeed. Today, the Pokemon Company also now firmed up the timing of the Pokemon Presents stream, which will be held at 9 a.m. Eastern and 6 a.m. Pacific time, which is next week once again. And the article continues on here. Unlike other retro games available as part of the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, Fire Red and Leaf Green will be standalone releases sold via the Nintendo eShop for $20 each. Local wireless play for battling and training will be possible, though online features are not supported. Still, the game is expected to enable players to connect and transfer Pokemon in the Pokemon Home, the franchise's cloud-based monster storage service. And as for next week's Pokemon Presents broadcast, fans are anticipating that the franchise's 30th anniversary will be marked by some big announcements. We'll hear more about promising upcoming licensed spin-off Pokemon Pokopia, of course, but fans will be waiting to see if the series' long-awaited 10th generation of games and creatures could be getting the showing. And so yeah, once again, that's pretty much all the news that we have right here and all the details that we have for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green making their way over to the Switch, and also being backwards compatible on the Switch 2 as well. So these are pretty much going to be releasing next week, immediately right after next week's Pokemon Presents presentation, and they'll be costing about like $20 each. Which in my opinion now, $20 really doesn't really seem that bad though, honestly, for, like these older Pokemon games and all that. But I'm not sure how people are going to react to it on the internet with the $20 price tag for both Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, but in my opinion now, at least it's a lot lesser than the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 re-releases and all that. There was a physical version when you got both of those games together that were pretty much $70, and then on the eShop you get them separately for like $40 and all that. So I mean, combining them two together, if you decide to get both versions, that'll be about like $40 each actually. So I mean, not bad honestly, but like I said before, like I always say, it doesn't matter the price honestly. It just depends on how the overall experience is, and man, again, this is like this is super hype, honestly. I seriously can't wait to play this once again. But, and yeah, this is going to be another game that's definitely going to be in my backlog, because currently right now, obviously we're going to Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrated, because I'm trying to beat that before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So now Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, there's going to be 2 more games that are going to be in my backlog once again, so, but yeah, I still can't wait to get onto these, when it releases pretty much next week once again. So then make sure you guys to subscribe to this channel, and make sure you guys turn on your notifications as well, so you guys don't miss out on when we start playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because I do promise you guys, we are guaranteed going to be doing a full Let's Play on these games once again here, so you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for it once again. But overall with that, what do you all think about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green finally being confirmed to be coming to the Switch and the Switch 2? And let me know which one of these versions you're going to be ended up picking up. And let me know if you guys are going to be playing these next week after the Pokemon Presents presentation. And so, if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And speaking of the Pokemon Presents presentation, like they already kind of mentioned already, we do have a Pokemon Presents presentation that will be taking place next week as well. With this next week on Pokemon Day, February 27th at 9 AM Eastern and 6 AM Pacific time. And you can see the official announcement right here for next week's Pokemon Presents presentation. When it pretty much has with the details and all that. Pretty much saying, like, you know, stay tuned for the event and all that. And I will definitely be live streaming this next week. So, like you can say, make sure you guys are again, like I said before, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel, and make sure you guys have your notifications turned on as well, so you guys do not miss out on our upcoming live reaction on next week's Pokemon Presents presentation and all that. I am kind of curious what they might announce here. I know, obviously, they got the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green announcement out of the way, so I mean, it might technically kind of highlight it during next week's presentation, but I know a lot of us, and I know a lot of Pokemon fans, are waiting for Pokemon Gen 10 to get announced for the Switch 2 and all that. Time will definitely tell once again, but we definitely will be staying tuned for next week's Pokemon Presents presentation to see if we actually do get the official announcement, a big reveal of Pokemon Gen 10 once again for the Switch 2. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be tuning in to this Pokemon Presents presentation next week on Pokemon Day at 9 AM Eastern and 6 AM Pacific time. And of course, as always, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And again, I would absolutely love to hear you guys' thoughts if you guys are going to be watching this Pokemon Presents presentation next week. And alright, let's move on now to our next news item. And man, the news just keeps on going, honestly. Ever since yesterday, the news has been pretty big once again. Not only today, but also yesterday as well. And as it has also been announced, that Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is going to be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And honestly, I did not even see this coming, though, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's cool that Xenoblade X is going to begin in the Switch 2 edition. Pretty much the definitive edition in this case. And looking at the gameplay trailer, and just look how clean that looks, though. 60 frames per second and up to 4K resolution as well. Like, man, just imagine how Xenoblade 4 is going to be looking like on the Switch 2, if that even ever does happen. Like, being able to play the game at like 4K 60 and all that. But the next big Xenoblade game on the Switch 2, like, man, oh man, I really wish I could have went back to this game, honestly, to check out the enhanced resolution and frame rate and all that for Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition. Man, what a name, Nintendo. Big props to you right there, honestly. But so anyways, let's go on and get into all the details about Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. We're gonna get into all the details here. And all this information is coming from NintendoInsider.com, and this is the information that we have for Xenoblade X Switch 2 Edition, with all the details here. And this is what the article says here. Nintendo has announced that Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, is now available digitally on the Nintendo eShop. Monolith's Sci-Fi Epic is now playable with up to 4K resolution at a smooth frame rate up to 60 frames per second when playing in TV mode, and up to 1080p and up to 60 frames per second when playing in handheld mode. For those who already own Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch 1, an upgrade pack priced at $5 is available. The game will receive a physical version that will be released on April 16th, 2026, which, man, that's pretty much on the same day as Tomodachi Life coming out as well. The year is 2054. Humans have fled Earth amid a destructive intergalactic war as one of the survivors and a member of the New Los Angeles NLA colony. It's your mission to help build a new home on the sprawling, hostile planet Amira exploring the seamless open world across 5 otherworldly continents, teeming with unknown creatures, some of which are epic in scale, and fight for the future of humanity. Your character will be placed at the center of the action in a standalone sci-fi story. Customize your avatar's looks and class to your liking, and choose from a wide variety of options and a comprehensive battle system that's as deep as you want it to be. Once you have proven yourself to be the Blade organization, you can also unlock a powerful skill, your Giant, customizable mech that's proficient in exploration and combat to assist you in your adventure across Mira. While you go about the reconstruction effort, you'll get to know the people of NLA, help them with their problems, and build affinity with your party members to unlock quests that contain rare gear and other rewards to earn. You can also join a squad of up to 31 other players online and work together to take on multiplayer-specific missions, including extra challenging global nemesis battles. You can even recruit the avatars of other players to your team in the main story. We heap praise on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Okay, we don't need to read all of that actually, but once again, we kind of wanted to highlight all the details about Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition. So there you guys go. That's all the details that we have. So pretty much what this upgrade for Xenoblade X Switch 2 Edition, none that really like too expansive at all. It's mainly just gonna be like enhanced resolution and enhanced frame rate as well. Well, pretty much once again, if you're playing the game in TV mode, you get to play it at the 4K 60 on compatible displays and all that. And then when you're playing in handheld mode, it's going to be at 1080p. It's still at 60 frames per second once again. So pretty cool stuff once again. Really cool to see once again that this game is getting, that Xenoblade X Definitive Edition is going to get an upgrade on the Switch 2 and all that. And the price right now, $5 for the upgrade. You know, since it's not really anything like too massive, like a story expansion or whatever like that. $5 now, not that bad honestly. Just like how Animal Crossing New Horizons was when I got a Switch 2 edition as well, where it was priced at like $5 and all that. So it's pretty much the second cheapest Nintendo Switch 2 edition that we pretty much got for another Switch 1 game. First it was Animal Crossing, and now we got it with Xenoblade X Definitive Edition once again. So, but this is a game. If you guys have never played this game before on the Switch 1 or also on the Wii U, I would highly recommend picking this game up honestly and trying it out. And you'll definitely thank me later honestly. This game was so good, man. Like, that's all I gotta say, honestly. Like, this game was just really good, to be honest. And also, just a quick plug. If you guys want to see our Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition series, it is right now to our YouTube channel. If you go to our playlist and then search up our Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition live playthrough playlist, you'll be able to go through and watch me play all of the full game back on the Switch 1 and whatnot, so. But anyway, so, what do you guys overall think about Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition that pretty much got announced as a Switch 2 upgrade? And let me know if you guys are planning on picking this up once again. No matter if you already own the game on the Switch 1 and are just going to get the upgrade pack, or you're just going to get the game entirely with the overall Switch 2 edition when the physical version comes out on April 16th once again. And so if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright, the next news item, and this one is a pretty interesting one once again, because I know a lot of us have been questioning about this specific game, because we have not seen no information about this game, and little to no release date for this game we're going to be talking about. And that game I'm talking about right now is the Dustbloods. And once again, if you guys don't know, if you guys have been living under a rock, the Dustbloods was a game that was recently announced almost a year ago. At last year's April 2025 Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and it's pretty much was announced as a Switch 2 exclusive from a third-party developer from Software, and coincided with Nintendo as well with publishing it once again. And ever since then, like I said, we have absolutely heard no information about this game. And most recently, From Software actually did pretty much mention that the game is still scheduled to be released sometime in 2026. But a lot of us are still wondering, when in the world is this game ever going to release sometime in 2026? But it's all thanks to a brand new listing that has pretty much appeared at an online retailer. They might have leaked out the release date. And they would do take this at a huge truckload of salt once again. Because at this point, we still have absolutely no idea if this actually is going to be the release date for it. And some people are not going to believe it once again, once we actually mention it to you guys here. And this information is coming from MyNintendoNews.com, and this is the information we have for this leaked release date for the Dust Bloods on the Switch 2. And so, this is what the article says here. Following on the news, and the Dust Bloods has now popped up on the Nintendo eShop under the new releases section and a finished retailer listing. The game has a March 27th, 2026 release date. Multiple adverts have appeared across the web, including Reddit. And this all seems to suggest that something is set to happen soon with the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive from software. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show the screenshot for you guys, here. But pretty much, what they're actually saying right here on a random retailer listing on I'm guessing I'm not really sure the actual name of the retailer, but finished retailer pretty much listed the Dust Bloods with a March 27, 2026 release date. Which honestly, if that ends up being the case, honestly, that is going to be very, very surprising now. Because, like I keep saying, we have heard no information on this game officially from either from software or from Nintendo. And, wait, why even release a game when it's like, when we're already a month out from it, and we have like little to no information on this game yet. But I mean, I don't know, honestly. The March 27th release date, once again, for Dust Bloods, I honestly don't think it's even going to be releasing around that time. Like, if I'm not taking a guess, at least in my overall prediction, in my overall opinion, I don't think it's going to be released until maybe like the second half of 2026, from what I'm personally thinking. Like, I'm not guessing around like maybe around like the October or maybe November time slot, possibly around there. But again, that's just my overall opinion, and what I'm pretty much thinking about this right now. But eventually, it does end up happening. Like Dust Bloods actually does release on March 27th. As crazy how that will be, I highly doubt that, honestly. But we'll definitely have to wait to see whenever Nintendo or From Software do give us the official release date on the Dust Bloods once again. Which hopefully is pretty soon. We're gonna get a Nintendo Direct here, like a general Nintendo Direct here pretty soon, and we can finally get some more information on the Dust Bloods once again. As I know, lots and lots of people are looking forward to this once again, because this is gonna be a big Switch 2 exclusive, and possibly might bring a lot of people into the Switch 2 platform and all that, with the Dust Bloods and all that. But yeah, so what do you guys think about the Dust Bloods getting a leaked release date on March 27th, 2026? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And Devin, once again, take this in a huge truckload of salt once again. Because again, we have no official confirmation from either Nintendo or From Software yet. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated whenever we do get the official release date for the Dust Bloods. Whenever that does happen once again. So, but alright guys, let's move on now to our next news item. And the next news item is, we have some brand new information and some news regarding the fourth Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And you guys are probably wondering, why in the world we're showing a screenshot of Amy Rose while we're talking about this news item about the fourth Sonic movie. Well, has this been confirmed as of recent? Then we have a brand new voice actor that has officially been announced to be voicing Amy in the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And this is a pretty welcome addition to the cast for the fourth Sonic movie and all that. And definitely a big promise and big congrats to this voice actor that's going to be voicing Amy in the upcoming Sonic movie 4. And of course, this information is coming from ScreenRant.com, and this is the information that we have for the confirmed voice actor for Amy Rose in Sonic movie 4. And so, this is what the article says here. Joining the star-studded cast, it was revealed by the Hollywood Reporter on Wednesday that Kristen Bell will be voicing Amy Rose in the next installment of the Sega video game movie franchise. The ongoing cinematic adaptation of Sonic and Friends' adventure also stars Idris Elba, James Marsden, and Jim Carrey. Most of the cast is expected to return, along with Jeff Fowler, the director of the first 3 movies. And then, of course, the article continues on here. Bell is well equipped to step into this role due to her voice acting experience from the beloved Frozen franchise, in which she gives a lively and emotional performance as Princess Anna. The Emmy-nominated star has also lent... Oh, wait, there's a name block in the article there. So the Emmy-nominated star has lent her voice to many other animated projects, while she is also known for her roles in The Good Place and Veronica Mars, and risks some more success when nobody wants this. Bell is also expected to reprise her role as Anna in Frozen 3, as she joins another hit family franchise. the three Sonic the Hedgehog movies so far have grossed more than $1 billion at the worldwide box office. The most recent installment bringing in $491 million. All three are also certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, setting high expectations for the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 success. And so yeah, that's pretty much the confirmed voice actor that we have for Amy in Sonic Movie 4, which is pretty much, once again, to let you guys know who it is. The voice actor for Amy in Sonic Movie 4 is going to be Kristen Bell, and it's pretty interesting some of the other movies that she appeared in before, like apparently like the Frozen franchise and like some other like I'm not sure if they're movies or like TV shows. Like I've never heard about these I guess like series before. The Good Place and also like Veronica Mars and Nobody Wants This. But again, big congratulations once again. Really, I'm happy for really happy once again for Kristen Bell being the voice actor for Amy in Sonic Movie 4. And man, oh man, this makes me still want to go see the first three Sonic movies before Sonic Movie 4 comes out. Because once again, if you guys don't know, I have still not yet seen any of the other three Sonic movies yet. And I really still want to see them because I've heard nothing but amazing things about this the previous three Sonic movies and all that. So hopefully, fingers crossed pretty soon before Sonic Movie 4, I can actually be able to watch the other three Sonic movies, leading up to the release of the fourth one sometime in 2027 as well. And so yeah, what do you guys think about Kristen Bell being an official voice actor and officially confirmed to be voicing Amy in Sonic Movie 4? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, the next news item, and it's kind of like our second to last news item for the stream here. We pretty much have some brand new movie posters for the upcoming, was my most anticipated movie of all time, obviously. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, which once has to be on now, and it's releasing here pretty soon on April 1st in theaters. And I wanted to highlight this right here, because we do got some brand new posters that I actually did want to showcase to you guys right here for the Mario Galaxy movie and all that. Because man, I seriously am so hyped for this movie. Even seeing these posters, goodness gracious, man, I just cannot wait for this movie. So here we got this first one right here, which you can see Mario with a bunch of the other different enemies here, like doing like the spin attack from the actual games. Man, Nintendo, Universal, and Illumination, man, they just knew what they were doing with some of the artwork for these posters. Like, look how beautiful that looks, though. Like, man, oh man, bruh. Like, I just cannot. I know I've been repeating myself, but man, I just seriously can't wait to see this movie, though. And I'm seeing all these scenes in action. And here we got Luigi on the motorbike, and then Tosarino, of course, and the pyramid from Mario Odyssey as well. It's pretty wild how we're gonna get like Mario Odyssey references here, especially with Tosarino and all that. And then these little guys right here are also from Mario Odyssey. Oh my gosh, man! Again, shout out to Nintendo, and even shout out to Universal and Illumination for again these posters here. Now this one right here, Bowser. This one was very sick though. Look at that, Bowser right there with the two axes. And then I'm trying to wonder what the Ferris wheel was supposed to be. The Ferris wheel right here is supposed to be referencing. I'm not sure if that's a Ferris wheel from Mario 3D World at like the final level before you go fight Meowser and all that. I'm probably guessing that's what it's from. Supposed to be referencing like the Ferris wheel from Mario 3D World in the final level. And here we got Peach and Captain Toad right there, and then a bunch of other different characters we've seen from previous Mario games before. The Star Bunnies, the Penguins of Mario 64. And then these guys right here. These guys were also from Mario Odyssey as well. And then we have the Contour right there as well. And the Piantas from Mario Sunshine as well. So this kind of confirms that the Piantas from Mario Sunshine are going to be making their appearance in this movie as well. Man, I just cannot wait to see the different Mario, other Mario references are going to be pulling off from here. Not only from the Mario Galaxy games, but we already know, once again, they're going to be pulling references from like Mario Odyssey, and apparently like what we saw from the recent trailer with Mario 2 and all that. And here we go. I know, T-Sam, you're probably watching this right now. This part of your poster right here. Rosalina, and then all the Lumas as well, as you can see right here too. I'm just loving the Lumas in this movie. Well, there was recently a clip, if you guys don't know, there was recently a clip that they did a recent release with all the Lumas like having a pillow fight, and Rosalina just opens up the doors, and all the Lumas are like falling asleep until Rosalina leaves the room, and then they start doing her little pillow fight. Man, the Loomis are just so adorable though in this movie. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, I wish I could show that clip, but again, I want to avoid it just in case of copyright and all that. Now this one right here, this one is really sick though. Bowser Jr. in his Mario Wonder form as well. Like, man, that actually looks sick though. And there's a little planet right up there too as well, you can see. Man, that looks really sick. Like, oh my gosh, honestly. Alright, but it looks like that. Oh no, there's one more right here. Of course, I gotta show this one. So here we got Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Which I'm wondering how in the world they became babies. Like, I know a lot of us are still wondering about that. How Mario and Luigi got transformed into babies. And of course, got a purpose respect on the home of Yoshi right there. As you can see right here. And of course, as you all know, this is kind of referencing Yoshi's Island from the Super Nintendo as well. And then a giant T-Rex right there chasing him down too. Wait a minute, I think it's just I'm kind of wondering if this is another Mario Odyssey like location. I forgot what it was called. I think it was Falls of Falls. That's what it was called. I'm not really sure if we're gonna see that in this movie as well. With Falls of Falls, because we already got Toasted Reno from Mario Odyssey already that we've already seen in the movie. So I'm wondering with the T-Rex and all that if Falls of Falls is going to be making an appearance here. Once again, kind of what makes sense once again because we do have the giant T-Rex. That's going to be appearing here as well. And so yeah, those are all the movie posters that we have for the upcoming Mario Galaxy movie that once again will be releasing in theaters on April 1st once again. So don't think how much longer to wait once again. And maybe most possibly during Mario Day, we could get our final trailer for the Mario Galaxy movie to kind of get the hype going for the movie's release a month before it releases in theaters. And yeah, I really want to see it in the theaters, so because the first Mario movie I've already saw once again in theaters, and I'm really hoping I can actually see it. I mean, of course, obviously, I obviously do want to see this again in theaters with the Mario Galaxy movie and all that. But and so yeah, what are you guys' overall thoughts about all the different movie posters that we showed you guys for the upcoming Super Mario Galaxy movie? And like I keep saying, this movie does release in theaters on April 1st, 2026. So, if you guys have any thoughts about what you guys think about these posters overall, and which one of these were your guys' overall favorite. So, of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. And alright guys, the final news item that we have of the stream once again is I just wanted to highlight for you guys and quickly mention this to you guys. The Virtual Boy NSL is officially out right now for you guys to try it out. If you guys are a Nintendo Switch Online member once again. Now, I kind of forgot if this actually, it's only with the Switch Online expansion pack. So if you are a subscriber to the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack tier, you will be able to try out the Virtual Boy NSL. Only if, and I stress, only if you get the $100 Virtual Boy accessory or the cardboard version as well. If you're trying to play this in dock mode, which Game Explain, shout out to them, they've already kind of tested it out before. If you're trying to play Virtual Boy NSO in docked, and most obviously, you are not going to be able to play these games in docked. It's either in handheld mode, or once again, if you only play with the $100 Virtual Boy accessory, or if you do play with the cardboard version as well. So yeah, once again, I just want to highlight this for you guys right here real quick, just in case you guys didn't know about the Virtual Boy NSO that officially released this week and all that. So, but anyways, guys, those are all the new news items that we have for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So right now, we're just going to go right now to the YouTube chat, and I want to see what you guys overall thought about all the different news topics we discussed. And I want you guys know to give you guys a recap of everything that we talked about. We pretty much did talk about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green officially being confirmed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 1, and also being backwards compatible on the Switch 2, and releasing next week after the Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day. And then speaking of that, we also do have a brand new Pokemon Presents that recently just got announced for next week. And like I said, I will be live streaming that next week, which will be going live around 9 AM Eastern and 6 AM Pacific time. And we also talked about Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition pretty much getting a Switch 2 upgrade, along with the Dust Bloods getting a leaked release date on March 27th, 2026. And also, Kristen Bell being confirmed as a voice actor for Amy Rose in Sonic Movie 4. And then finally, all the brand new posters that we had for the Mario Galaxy movie as well. So, of course, if you guys have any thoughts about all the stuff we talked about and highlighted in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the chat, because we're going to go ahead and, like I said, read all your thoughts in the chat right here once again. So, And also, shout out to Aiden also that is in the chat as well. So good to see you right there, Aiden. Also, other shout outs to NNS Super Shadow, and also apparently got Mr. PNG, aka Tails, in the chat as well. So but still, shout out to everybody that's been tuning in with us right here. Really appreciate it once again. I just want you all to know that once again. Alright, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Actually, let me go and play the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green trailer once again, because I know that's probably the biggest news of today, honestly. So I'll probably play that while we're reading you guys' comments here. This is the best day ever. Thank you, Pokemon Company. Yeah, I knew immediately when the news broke, when I first saw it, I'm like, yeah, definitely Andrew's gonna be really hyped about this. Because I know last week we were talking about this before it was officially confirmed. I know Andrew was really hoping that this would happen. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, here we go. It has officially been announced once again, so. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, though, I'm so happy to. Oh wait, shoot. But yeah, I'm so happy I get to play the old classics again. Honestly, though, this is gonna be my first time ever playing like an older gen Pokemon game, so really can't wait to see what this game is like. What other comments do we have here? Oh my gosh, and Andrew and Tails are doing a little debate in the chat as well. Oh my gosh, you're calling him a Sonic Spinball lover. Oh my gosh, dude. Xenoblade Chroma X Definitive Edition, I mean Chronicles. Really, Tails? Oh my gosh. I really thought the main Nintendo Direct happened next week, but the rumors lied. Yeah, honestly, no, that's why I keep saying with a lot of these rumors. That's why I always say they would do take this in a huge truckload of salt once again. Especially like I said with the Dustbloods release date, well in this case the leaked release date for Dustbloods. Take it with a grain of salt once again. Let's see. Saw the movie 4. It comes out March 27th, 2027. Yeah, that's what they said. So yeah. See, man, that Mario Galaxy poster looks sick. Yo, all of them pretty much do, actually. All of them look amazing. I'm probably say, in my opinion, no. I think, in my opinion, they never do look a lot better than how they did it with the first Mario movie. Now, don't get me wrong, the first Mario movie posters, they look pretty awesome too. I mean, the Mario Galaxy ones are just like, they're really like a big step up from like the first Mario movie. Now, let's see. See, oh, gee, Bowser Jr., yes. Yeah, I'm gonna mention before, that Bowser Jr. one looks pretty sick. Oh my gosh, I see Andrew pulling up Brucey in the chat. Well, guys, there you guys go again. This is the millionth stream in a row that Andrew's being a bad boy once again. And I don't want to hear your cap, Andrew. Oh, man. I already know what Andrew's about to say right now in the chat, so I said that. Alright, but anyway, so do I have any more comments right here in the chat about anything here that we talked about? Look, I think Tails losing his mind. Psh, yeah, it's not his fault he's losing it. I wonder who's causing it. And yeah, if you're trying to do that, if you're trying to do that, if you join Final Fantasy VII Remake after the stream, good luck trying to make me do it, you bad boy. Because don't worry, that belt is ready for you right there. That belt is like sitting there waiting for you, Andrew. Your favorite belt. And again, I don't want to hear it, bruh. Eh. Okay, this is gonna sound like a big pause right here. Tail said, "Yes, my baby brother's on my Yoshi." Psh, wow. Wow, man. You had to really say it like that. Big pause on that. Now, kind of going off the main topic about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Some of you may be wondering which version I'm gonna end up getting. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's like exclusive Pokemon in like either version, because I saw on the box art, well, the official artwork for both games. Like for Fire Red, it was Charizard, and then for Leaf Green, it was Venusaur and all that. So I'm not sure if like in both of those games, like if you play Fire Red, it's only gonna be Charizard you're gonna be able to get, and then in Leaf Green, it's gonna be Venusaur. So at this point, honestly, I just ended up getting both versions, and that ends up being the case. Again. Do bear with me, honestly. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, look at why in the world did you get both? Why did you end up getting both versions of the game? Like, why did you just get one of them? Listen, I never played Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green before, so I just want to see what these games are all about here, so. Because again, this is going to be my first time playing them, honestly, so. Yeah, there you go, Aiden. Hard pause. Going off of what I said about Tails there. They're about the same game as just different legendary Pokemon. Oh, okay, gotcha. So, yeah, it looks like for Fire Red, it's Charizard, and then, Leaf Green, it's, Venusaur. No, all three are there. No, all three are gonna be there. Charizard and Venusaur on the mascots of the games. Oh, okay, alright, gotcha. But yeah, I still ended up getting both games just in general, so. Oh, but I do gotcha there, Andrew. Alright, but anyways, I don't think there's much more else to even talk about with all these news topics we discussed in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, so. Once again, if you guys have any more thoughts about all the stuff we discussed in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, like I said, keep on letting me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And we still would absolutely love to hear every single one of you guys' thoughts about all the stuff we talked about and discussed in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, so. But anyways, that is overall going to do it for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup, so. Thanks to everybody for coming by for the stream, and thanks to everybody for hanging out with us and discussing these news topics during the show once again. But like I already mentioned before, make sure you guys do come back here in about a few minutes for the next episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, which we're going to be pretty much doing right after this stream wraps up here, so. But until then, if you guys enjoyed today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, make sure you guys always smash that like button on your way out. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and want to keep up to date on more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup in the near future, make sure you guys once again, give this stream well, I already said hit the like button, but also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and make sure you guys also have the notifications turned on as well, so you guys do not miss out on more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup, which is live every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 6:30 a.m. Pacific Time, recapping all the latest news from Nintendo from the past week. But also keep up to date, most importantly, on more upcoming Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2 coverage as well in the future. And so with that is overall going to do it for me, boy Nintendo Logan, and I'm going to be signing off with the stream, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit for the next episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. So, peace out, love you guys, God bless, have a great day, watch one us, be blessed, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit for Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. So, we'll see you guys then, and may God bless you all. And we'll see you here in a little bit. God bless. What's up, Joy-Con gang? I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys want to see up to date on more upcoming videos in the near future on the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button to be a part of our amazing Joy-Con gang community. Plus, also, be sure to enable that notification bell to all to be notified and not miss a single new upload on this channel every single week. And if you all also want to stay up to date on more upcoming events for this channel, and even see some exclusive behind the scenes stuff as well, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at NintendoLoganYT for exclusive posts you will not see anywhere else on this channel in the future, from posting my amiibos or Whatever kind of stuff you guys want to see on my Instagram, and especially in the near future, maybe do some like live Instagram hangouts with you guys as well. And lastly, if you want to enjoy all the moments that we have on the channel as well, make sure you guys consider checking out our Nintendo One and Clips channel as well, which is pretty much our second YouTube channel, when we upload new clips on there every Monday and Wednesday, where you can check out all of our past funny and epic moments that I bet you guys will definitely enjoy for sure there, because we got a lot of funny clips on there once again. And of course, if you guys do none of that, as I always say, one person very in particular is going to be saying, what's wrong with you if you guys don't do none of that? And that's pretty much right to Beastmate. He's going to be telling you what's wrong with you until you do all the stuff you guys see on the right side of me here. And I do promise you guys that. So, alright, but anyways guys, so that's going to do it for your boy Nintendo Logan here for this video. And I'm going to be signing off for this video once again. So, I will see you guys in the next video. And peace out. I love you guys. God bless. And have a great day, everybody. Peace out, Joy-Con Game.